Okay, let's start.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage, but I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? We'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points, eh?
Yeah, I'll try.
Actually, Aiden, I'm glad I've caught up with you. Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
So, what's the problem with the car?
I'm losing power on the straights. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay. Let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver. Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
Brian.
Hayden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
Let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
Sure thing, Brian. See you on the other side.
Monza it is.
Welcome along then to race day at what we hope will be another thrilling Formula One Grand Prix. We're 12 miles northeast of Milan for today's Grand Prix at a Monza circuit where we can expect top speeds of around 215 miles per hour. 11 corners on this 3.6 mile track, with 7 of those coming in the form of chicanes, and with a good slipstream and DRS open, there should be plenty of opportunity for some passing here today. Here we are then, Monza, the 90th time this event has been held, so a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty? Hamilton holds the joint record with Schumacher for number of wins here at 5 apiece, but could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ackermann, Carlos Sainz, and
Ackermann is 4th, okay.
Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Butler, Vettel, Grosjean, George Russell, and Aiden Jones.
Why am I 18th?
Magnussen, and Nicholas Latifi. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Right, let's see if we can squeeze some performance out of this new power unit. Good luck out there today.
And lights out and away we go. Okay, already 6 places up. Going strong, going strong. Whoa, what a train. Okay, 2 more places up.
Okay, you're in the top 10. Casper should be within reach soon, Aiden. You are free to race.
Going on the outside. Norris racing me. Well, I'm gonna take it at the braking point. Okay, the curbs. Damn you. I should be taking him on the straight.
Okay, DRS is now available.
I'm gonna take him here.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
My teammate is next, let's go. Okay, let's go for first one. Podium is easy.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Gonna recharge my battery now. Wonder when the pit window opens.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.0 seconds. That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up.
Hamilton and Verstappen wheel to wheel. Verstappen takes not the lead, but takes second. How come Bottas is coming first? Oh, I did correct that. That was close.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums. We're leading our teammate by 5.4 seconds.
pit stop information.
We'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in our strategy. Your pit window opens next lap. Push now. We're boxing this lap. We expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Okay, Bottas splits as well. Verstappen in the lead now. Let's see if I'll be able to catch Verstappen. He hasn't pitted though.
Go now.
Wait, what? I'm coming out 7th, really? Damn.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
This pit straight goes up till the corner. Okay, my tires are too cold. Okay, everyone is pitting. Back to third. Albon has yet to pit. I don't know about Norris. But 10 seconds? Damn.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Cancel.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Okay, I can't change the fuel mix to rich. Cool.
Good job. That was the fastest
Back in the lead
so far.
Okay, that curve though. I just did a wheelie on Formula One car. Damn.
Gap to teammate behind is 22.8 seconds. There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap of the race. Great drive. We did it. Good job.
Well, quite the rivalry forming between the rookie Aidan Jackson and his veteran teammate Casper Ackermann.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of when Hamilton signed for McLaren back in 2007. We all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. The Racing Point team will be very happy with today's performance and the final result. Another display of excellent driving and excellent teamwork, and a well-deserved first-place finish.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better result today. Congratulations, Aidan. Top spot on the podium. How are you feeling?
Well, hopefully now I've proven myself that I deserve to be here in Formula One. I know some people thought that I didn't have it in me, even on my own team. But now I think there's no question. I couldn't be happier.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
I couldn't do without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Casper's got a way about him, you know. He's hot-headed. He can get offended easily. I'm learning that I've just got to accept that. Any problems are his, not mine.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Mum?
Aidan, I'm here.
Oh, good. After that flight delay, I was starting to get concerned.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And they're looking after you?
Better than at Silverstone.
Good, because you were my lucky charm there, Mum. And I'm hoping you do the same here.
I'll try, love. Now just do what you do, and everything will be great.
I know. Mirror signal maneuver.
And always stick to the speed limit.
I'll try.
Have a great race, Aidan. I'll see you after.
I'm so pleased you're here, Mum. This one's for you, eh?
Tricky technical sections which are going to be tough to get right with the reduced downforce. Specifically, I'm thinking of 456 complex. You have to treat turn 6 as a double apex corner, really, if you want a good exit. Also take care of to control your wheel spin through the stadium section. Oof. Whereas Lewis Hamilton has 2 hards. Valtteri Bottas 3 mediums. Verstappen 8 softs. Yeah. Okay then, Mexican Grand Prix. Perez won his home Grand Prix last time. Let's see what we can do.
How's it feeling out there, Aiden?
Yeah, good. I think we can start to push a little. Where's Casper?
Ahead of you. Don't worry about Casper, Aiden. Let's just improve your current position.
Yeah, copy.
The gap to the car behind is 2.4 seconds.
That was dangerous from Pierre Gasly. Do I have damage? I actually don't.
Casper's sat in P8.
I'm P12. Why? They just told me don't worry about your teammate, and then they just told me that he's P8.
You're 4 places down on Casper.
Okay, my car can't turn.
Nice move. Good job. Casper's sat in P8.
DRS overtake.
Casper is a couple of places up on you. You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up.
Astronaut, come on. Pit stop information.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Pit stop information.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. Casper's sat in P8.
Objective.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Catch up to Ackerman before lap 17. Okay. Done. Seven seconds in 2 laps. Let's try. Shouldn't have spun out there.
Casper is 3 places ahead of you right now. Casper's sat in P8. Gap to car in front is 1.7 seconds. Casper is a couple of places up on you.
Oh my god.
It's clear from anyone watching either in the stands or at home the determination on show from Racing Point and Aidan Jackson today.
No, you're not wrong there, Ant. His performance has improved race by race throughout the season, and his driving today, impeccable. Here's a test for him now, though, as they head down the main straight. There's a lot of friction between these two, and his teammates after him. Will he budge?
Hold position, Aidan.
Oh, I've never seen anything like this on a racetrack before! Two teammates wheel to wheel!
Keep it clean!
Inches separating them and they crash! Oh, they've come together in spectacular style, and they're both out of the race!
Damn. Ackerman is a sore loser.
Close the door. Sit down. What the hell is going on out there? We've invested millions in you two. Millions. And look at you both. Acting like a couple of school kids. You've got a lot to prove this year, boy. And you're swanning around like butter wouldn't melt. And as for you, you should know better. I'm disgusted. You should both be ashamed.
Brian,
Not a word. Not a single word. I should fire you both right here and now. You've screwed our chances this season. The team is bigger than you two and your petty squabbles. Grow up! Any more, and you're both out. Do you hear me? I'll finish the season behind the wheel myself if I have to. Both of you, get out.
Damn.
Go away.
Hey.
Hey.
So, what did he say?
Threatened to fire both of us.
He won't.
That's not the point.
I'll just leave you be.
Is Lily okay? Does she know I'm safe?
Yeah, she saw you climb out. She's fine. I left her with your mother.
Okay, good.
survived worse, you know?
Doesn't make it any easier.
Maybe not, but you're not hurt. And you have a family who love you. The rest are just details. I'll see you later.
Why is this written to Casper? I'm not Casper.
Here we are then, another season of Formula One racing is upon us. Some teams confident following pre-season, whilst others still looking for answers. Let's see what the future holds for them as qualifying gets underway here in Melbourne. So, Aidan Jackson in ninth, but Aston Martin still hopeful the youngster can secure a decent position. Let's see how he gets on here. Teammate Casper Ackerman didn't make it through to Q3, narrowly missing out by just
13 milliseconds. You did all you could. If I went out second today, I would have those 13 milliseconds back, no problem. Why do they keep sending me out first?
11th isn't the end of the world, Casper. You'll make those places back.
Yeah, for sure. I shouldn't have to. Zoe, hey.
Morning, Daddy.
Lily, you know it's not morning where Daddy is, right?
Wait, what?
Mummy says you're on the other side of the world.
Now I'm the bad guy?
Daddy is in Australia. I'm upside down.
Then why don't the cars fall off?
Mommy can explain that. Can I speak to her?
Don't fall off, Daddy.
I won't, Lily. Promise.
Hey, qualifying not so good, huh?
They sent me out first.
Again?
Yeah.
Well, some of your best races were coming from midfield.
Yeah?
Yeah. Besides, I thought you loved a challenge. Lils, off the table. Now, it's breakfast time. I should go.
Sure.
You'll be great. You always are. Love ya.
Love you too.
Huh. So now I'm the bad guy, okay. Not that we were expecting anything from him. It looks like a nice guy weekend. So now I'm going against me. Okay. That is weird, definitely weird. I'm gonna increase the volume. Wait, what? I was looking forward to the Red Bull Ring race.
Something's not right.
Understood, Casper. We're on it.
It's the gearbox. I lost the gear.
Push on, Casper. We're assessing. Just push on best you can.
I'll try.
Oh my god, this car feels so different.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around it. We'll just have to hope for the best. Remember that you have a lot of torque in these power units, so you should be able to stay in higher gears for a lot of the lap.
Hey, then I need manual control. So I have no 7th gear, and it takes time to shift to 8. The racing point was better, come on. He's more reliable. Okay, this is very irritating.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Dude, Gasly is defending.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do flashback here. I love the color of the Aston Martin livery.
Okay, you're in the top 10.
Aha, my teammate. Or me.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. green flag. This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 7.8 seconds.
Full race update. Full race update.
8th place. You're in 8th place. Ricardo ahead. The gap to the car ahead is 7.6 seconds. They're on old mediums. Alonso is behind you. The gap behind us is 2.2 seconds. They're on old mediums. The distance to the leader is 22.2 seconds. This is your final lap of the race.
Teammate.
Got that confirmed?
Where is my teammate?
Repeat that. There's interference.
Who am I racing?
The drivers we're racing are Ricardo and Alonso.
Teammate status.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Teammate status.
Gap to teammate behind is 7.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in 11th. The time last lap was a 1:38.0. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
A solid 8.
We've witnessed some great battles on the streets of Melbourne today, and they've taken a fantastic win. Well, what's happened there to Casper Ackerman? Still managed to finish, but that's got to be frustrating out.
Yeah, looks like maybe it was a gearbox fault, which is always a blow for the driver. Ackerman won't be happy, but I'd say he's done very well in the circumstances.
Well, this isn't the start he would have wanted after last season. Let's hope things pick up for him. The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fun...
Bad luck out there today. Let's talk about it.
So, not a great race out there for you today, Casper. Can you talk us through what happened?
I don't want to go into details. I'm angry. I'm really angry. I was ready to push it today. To have all that preparation and focus wasted by a vehicle fault. I'm almost lost for words.
Well, despite obvious vehicle difficulty, you still managed to finish. How hard is it to bring it over the line when facing such issues?
Well, this is where experience comes in. You just have to switch off. Be mindful, but try and ignore what is going on around you. To concentrate only on the problem at hand, and hope for the best.
While it's an unfortunate start to this season, last season was muddied by a tense relationship with your teammate. How are things now with you and Aiden?
Well, let's just say the gearbox fault probably wouldn't have happened in Aiden's car. Perhaps it's because I'm more experienced and can handle myself better. But the team does seem to be keeping a closer eye on Aiden's performance. We'll just see how the season develops, I guess.
Great. Well, that's everything.
I'm losing grip.
Understood. Can you box next lap, Casper? Box next lap.
No, I need to come in now. It's quite bad.
We've got Aiden coming in now. Just hold out one more lap, please, Casper.
Isn't he a lap down?
Yes, he's on a different strategy, though.
Haven't I got priority?
He's boxing now. Please hold off, Casper.
Fine. No, I'm all over the place here. I'm coming in now. Must have been pretty urgent for Aiden, eh?
Please be patient, Casper.
Goes another place. And another. Okay, let's go, let's go.
Okay, that wasn't ideal. Let's see if you can get a few places back, please, Casper.
I'm on it.
Cancel.
No need to worry about tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Teammate status. Teammate status.
They're on fresh softs. They're in 18th. The time last lap was a 1 minute 56.6. Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Why is Aiden Jackson 18th?
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. Our gap to the car in front is 2.7 seconds. There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Whoa, what the hell is that lag?
maneuver. You made it look easy. This is your final lap of the race. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
An interesting little encounter between Ackerman and Jackson in the pit lane, and might that cause more friction behind the scenes?
Ackerman sounded pretty angry on the radio, didn't he? Told to box the next lap, but he came in anyway. That's not the decision of a man thinking clearly. Is he bringing his personal grievances onto the track? I think he could be.
They denied each other a significant number of points last season, and if today's anything to go by, those issues look like continuing. So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours.
Congratulations on a tough race today, Casper. To all of us watching, it seemed as if there...
The team's strategy was wrong, so I called it. I had to. Sometimes when you're the one behind the wheel, you've got to call the shots. I felt the tires begin to go off and realized I needed to come in. The team may disagree, but I pulled it back, so we'll see.
So the problem we all witnessed today was a team call, and not a sign of continuing tensions again this season between you and Aiden Jackson.
No, everything's fine. Today was just an issue with two competing strategies that caused an unfortunate clash. Yeah, Aiden and I had our problems last season, but that was then. This is now. Why do you ask?
Well, you seemed angry on the radio with your team. People are asking if that's an indicator of a deeper issue behind the scenes. What would you say to that?
I can't really comment on that. It doesn't matter what's going on behind the scenes, as long as we all perform on the day.
Appreciate your time.
I just don't get it, Zoe. Gets to pit ahead of me, and they give his car the only new power unit last season. And he gets to go out behind me in qualifying. This kid is the new #1 driver.
I don't believe that to be true.
But then why does he get paid more?
You're still upset about that.
No. Well, I don't know, maybe. I just wish I never found out.
It's not the money, though, is it?
I'm old.
You're not old.
Not this again. I am old. For a driver, I'm old.
Come on, this is your last season. You said you'd make it count.
I still need to tell them.
When will you?
Soon.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, forget about Jackson.
Okay.
And stop playing the victim. It doesn't suit you.
All right, okay.
It's Zandvoort next, remember? Everyone's gonna be rooting for you. Be the guy they love. And hey.
What?
Be the guy I love.
That's cute. Did you come up with that yourself?
I'm a natural-born charmer.
Verstappen's got nothing on me.
You had to ruin it.
It's time to go racing once again here at Zandvoort as we get underway for the Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6 mile lap. And watch out for cars making use of the DRS zone into turn 1 to try and overtake. And so here we are, Zandvoort. If there's one thing you can guarantee, it's the incredible atmosphere these Dutch fans provide. The sea of orange shirts as much a part of the Grand Prix as the track itself. Max Verstappen, always a home favourite, but in the midfield, all eyes on Aston Martin's Casper Ackermann. He'll be looking to turn around a poor patch of form, and what better time to do it than here? With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he starts from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Leclerc, Sergio Perez, and Bottas, Sainz, Ackermann, Fernando Alonso, and Daniel Ricciardo, Gasly, Jackson, Esteban Ocon, and Tsunoda, Butler, Giovinazzi, George Russell, and Nikita Mazepin.
The crowd's all behind you today, Cass. Let's use that momentum and see what you can do out there.